Today's video is more of a pep talk for all of you manifesting something or someone into your lives, or manifesting change into your lifestyle or your body, yourself. You can achieve anything that you want. You can be the person that you want to be, but you have to dare to assume that you already are. You have to embody that version of yourself, and nothing and no one can stop you. So don't allow appearances to give you the feeling that you cannot achieve something. That's what we are talking about today, but before I get into it, hello everyone. If you're new here, my name is Al. Welcome to my channel, and right now let's get into today's topic. We are all in different stages of our journey. We are all manifesting different things. You may be manifesting the love of your life, you may be manifesting your dream house, or the money that you need to live your rich life, your perfect body. You may be manifesting a new job, a good health. At some point in life, we all desire something, and we all can achieve that which we desire. But sometimes it's not as simple as I assume something and 30 seconds later, that is my desire, right? Sometimes it's about becoming that version that you want to be. And sometimes it may take a village to get you where you want to be. But as in many cases, the first step can be the hardest one. It can be hard to assume that you can achieve something, that you can overcome something, that you can be the person that you want to be. But it's a necessary step. And as Neville said,
if you judge after appearances, you will continue to be enslaved by the evidence of your senses. To break this hypnotic spell of the senses, you are told, go within and shut the door. The door of your senses must be tightly shut before your new claim can be on it. Closing the door of the senses is not as difficult as it appears to be at first. It's done with effort.
It's not always difficult to overcome limiting beliefs and stories, but sometimes it can feel overwhelming. It can feel like a full-on war. It depends, of course, on the hold that limiting belief, that old story has on you. And even if it takes some time for you to change that belief, that idea, that story, everything that you do is taking you a step closer to your goal. Whether your story is that you are never going to be successful, or you are never going to find love, or people are not going to stick to you, or you are not worthy or valuable or enough or good enough, it doesn't matter. Even if they are backed up by facts in the 3D, even if you have experienced situations that told you, that confirmed that to you, you have to remind yourself, those are just stories. And stories, the stories that I feed, the stories that I believe, are self-fulfilling prophecies. In the same way that you feeding this story, that you accepting and identifying yourself with that story, produce results, confirmation of those stories. If you change them, if you find within yourself that energy to believe the opposite, if you're bold enough to be like, no, this is not who I am. I am loved. I'm wanted. I'm successful. I can achieve anything in my life. Everything happens so easy to me. Then you are going to see the confirmation of your new story as well. I want to share with you something that I struggled with for the longest time, okay? And it was my weight. I grew up in a household where food was seen as problematic, especially food that you enjoy. You know, I was brought up into this diet mentality. And I remember being like 9 or 10 years old in a doctor's office talking about restrictions, you know, and not eating this and that and losing weight. So I always had a very problematic relationship with my body. If I was too thin, I was thin, but I was not eating what I wanted, what I liked. If I was overweight, then I did not like my body because I was enjoying too much of the food that I want. So it was a very toxic idea of food and how my body is. It took me some time to fully love myself and my body in every stage I may be, and to understand that food is not the problem, but my idea about food was the problem. Do I prefer to look a certain way? Yes, I do. But I don't hate my body, and that change in my mindset showed me one thing. My body's always working for me to achieve whatever I want to achieve. Whilst before, everything was a struggle. I would take a long time to lose weight, and I would put on weight in like literally a week or 2 weeks. But it was all reflection of my assumptions. It was my manifesting, my not understanding what was going on around me. So it was a process. It wasn't like one day I was like, okay, I'm going to manifest this and I'm perfect and the perfect weight and everything happened the next day. It was always like me taking one step towards the mindset that freed me. This happened recently, and this shows me how much of an illusion everything around us is, okay? And how much control we can have over everything just by having control over your inner world. So as you guys know, I live in Europe and it's summer over here. And I have decided that I wanted to lose a few pounds. I already work out almost every day, so I had no plans on working out more. I don't do diets, so that has never been something that I thought about. I just visualized myself the way that I want to be, and I trust that everything that I need to become that version of myself is in the seed of my manifestation. So I just follow my intuition. I went about my days, and a week later, a friend of mine came to me, and she's a journalist, and she was like, I am doing this fitness column and I'm adding more protein and fat to my meals, and I would like to know if you want to join me because I don't like working out. You work out every day. It would be interesting to see how the body reacts in different situations, like you working out a lot. I don't work out at all. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And last week I did this for like 5 days and I lost 6 pounds in 5 days. So it is amazing how my body is always working for me. My body wants me to achieve my goals, as everyone around me. My friend, she doesn't know. She didn't know that I had this idea, I want to lose weight. But she came to me because she had to help me to achieve what I wanted. And what I'm trying to say with my story is everything around you wants you to succeed. The only person that can be in your way is you, because of your assumptions, because of your limiting beliefs, because of your fears. So do not do this. Go within, solve the problems that you have with yourself, the problems that you have with the past. Let it go. And now look forward. Look towards the life that you want to have, with the person that you want to have, with the money that you want to have, the lifestyle, the health. You can do this, guys. Okay? That's it from me. Thank you so much for being here, and we are going to talk soon. Bye-bye.